My beloved, you are deeply known, cherished beyond measure from the moment of your conception. Even before I have known you intimately, in the quiet sanctuary of the womb where life's symphony begins, its first tentative notes. I was there, I observed. You with a soul overflowing with affection as you set out on the wondrous voyage of being. My role in your existence is continuous, a constant flow of direction and fellowship. I am the creator, and you, my dear one, are being tenderly molded on the wheel of destiny. Each turn, each soft touch of the fingers reshapes you, drawing you nearer to the dream I have forever held for you. A dream of splendor, meaning and delight. This path of change is not an isolated endeavor. Though you traverse through gorges dimmed by uncertainty and scale peaks of challenges, you are never by yourself. My essence surrounds you, a soothing mantle in the chill, a faint murmur in the chaos when sorrow obscures your hours and the darkness feels infinite. Recall that I am directly at your side, clasping your hand, steering your path. I comprehend your humanness, your vulnerability. The human spirit and intellect, though marvelously crafted, possess their boundaries in your times of hopelessness. When you sense forsaken and adrift, remember my supreme offering on the cross. I accepted isolation and suffering, bore the deepest desertion so that you, my treasured one, would never confront your ordeals in solitude. I am present in every droplet, every breath, every sorrow, and in every victory as well. The specter of mortality hovers as an unavoidable boundary for all existence. Yet it is not an abyss of hopelessness, but a portal to splendor. Through my execution and victorious revival, I have altered even death, that ultimate and terrifying foe, into a simple interlude before the emergence of an everlasting morning. In life's intricacies and its conclusion rely on me. I am your navigator through the maze of living and your span across the void of oblivion. In your everyday path, let this reality be the guide that directs you. My affection for you is limitless, unwavering. A light in the gloom when uncertainties attack you, when your belief flickers like a flame in the gale. Remember the steadfastness of my companionship. I am the immutable column of mist by day and of flame by night, directing you through life's desert to a realm brimming with nourishment and plenty, a haven of peace and plenty. Every dawn is a sign of my reliability, every dusk a proof of my perpetual concern. In the majesty of the world, in the detailed elegance of a lone petal, perceive echoes of my devotion to you. The cosmos, immense and awe-inspiring, serves as a backdrop where I have depicted the narrative of my commitment, a story that reaches its peak in the redemption I extend to you. I encourage you to join in this magnificent tale. Every instant of your existence, every inhalation you draw is a chance to approach nearer to me, in the quietude of supplication, in the harmony of adoration, in deeds of compassion and tenderness. There, you will discover me. I am as near as your pulse, as instant as your reflections. Your existence is a valuable offering, a chance to encounter the abundance of my affection, to mature. In insight and presence, in every obstacle, uncover the kernels of development, and in every delight, behold the harvest of my favor. With each fleeting day, allow your spirit to be a nurturing soil where belief plants itself, flowers, and thrives. In your dealings with others, recall that they too are my cherished works. Display to them the identical affection I have bestowed upon you in your generosity. Let them glimpse a mirror of my benevolence in your pardon. Let them sense the glow of my compassion through your existence. Let them meet my essence, and when the twilight of your days approaches, when the shades extend and the glow diminishes, do not dread. For I will be there, as I have eternally been, to lead you through the dusk into the brilliance of my perpetual morning. There, in my companionship, you will discover the realization of every aspiration, the resolution to every yearning. Proceed courageously, my offspring, with conviction as your guard, and my affection as your blade. Let the harmony of my utterances be the cadence that directs your movements in every instant, in every respiration. I am with you, directing you continually forward, upward, into the completeness of my delight and the infinite splendor of my realm. You are boundlessly adored, perpetually treasured, and always cradled in the clasp of my mercy in the fabric of infinity. Your strand is radiant, interlaced with the indestructible fibers of my unwavering affection. Maintain your gaze upon me, your spirit aligned to my call, and jointly we will travel through this existence and further into the splendid quest that lies ahead. My beloved, blessed are you who discover comfort and endurance, for your spirit is a nurturing terrain for the sprouts of conviction in your anticipation. There resides a concealed power and invisible resilience that flourishes inside, fostered by the tender shower of my companionship. In the silence of your anticipation, heed the murmurs of my affection. Each interval of tranquility is a summons to strengthen your dependence on me. You long to map your route, to establish intentions and witness them come to pass. Yet there is deep insight in submitting to the rhythm of my benevolence. In this yielding you uncover a trove of favors, some hidden in the enigma of eras, yet to reveal others sprouting at your base in the now. These favors, though veiled in the puzzle of the forthcoming, are not out of your grasp. As you dutifully dwell in my companionship, you gather riches for the era ahead. These concealed offerings, nestled in the morrow, sprout in the earth of your conviction. Though their shape is still hidden, their assurance is definite, their charm indisputable at the same time. There are offerings of the present favors that live and sway in the tempo of your ongoing anticipation. The mere deed of halting in my clasp, of securing your essence in the refuge of my guardianship, is a favor in itself. It maintains you nimble, your essence balanced on the edges of conviction's digits, gaze raised skyward, spirit throbbing with expectation. In this deed of anticipation, you recognize my supremacy, relaxing in the certainty of my virtue and affection. The causes for the postponement may escape you, enveloped in the fog of my broader scheme, but as you opt to rely on me with a steadfast spirit, you are graced with tranquility that exceeds comprehension, delight that challenges situations. Remember, my offspring, that in the weave of your existence, each fiber of anticipation interlaces a motif of sacred intention, a mosaic of deep significance. Your voyage of anticipation is not a trail of inactivity, but a pilgrimage of maturation, an expedition where reliance is both the guide and the endpoint. As you navigate this trail, let your spirit discover solace in my vows. I am with you, in the anticipation, in the quietude, in the ambiguity. I am the designer of your times, the writer of your tale, in every interval of halt, in every period of expectancy. My affection encircles you, my benevolence upholds you. Celebrate in this era of anticipation, for it is a holy realm where conviction is intensified, aspiration is ignited, and affection is always there. In this sacred quietude, recognize that I am the divine, and my intentions for you are flawless. Rely on me with all your spirit, for in proper time you shall gather the yield of favors I have readied for you. Blessed are you who anticipate me, for your endurance is the entrance to inconceivable delight and tranquility, eternal every day and every breath you take, in the serene instants and the lively periods. My affection tirelessly chases you. It is a chase arising from an unfathomable profundity of fondness, an affection that threads its path through the complexities of your existence. Depositing marks of my companionship in all you meet, be watchful, for my affection discloses itself in diverse manners, sometimes understated, at times vividly evident. The passages of Holy Writ, those timeless writings that appear to address straight to your present difficulty or gladness, are my murmurs to your essence. The uplifting phrases that flow from the mouths of others are frequently arranged by my essence, a prompt remedy for your tired spirit. Even the alleged happenstances are the strands of my blueprint, interlacing a mosaic of benevolence and marvel in your existence. Gaze about and witness the splendor of the natural world, a magnificent witness to my inventiveness and concern. For you, each daybreak, each flowering bloom, each whispering foliage declares my affection for you. My affection is not an inactive energy. It is vibrant, energetic, surging into the gaps of your existence, saturating them with radiance and comfort. I beseech you, unlock the vision of your spirit to discern these favors. Acknowledge my craftsmanship in the vast and the small, the remarkable and the commonplace. I am there in the glee of an infant, in the reassuring hold of a companion, in the tranquil refuge of a night. Adorned with stars, I entreat you to not merely accept these favors, but to value them profoundly. Clasp them in your spirit, contemplate their import, and express gratitude for these displays of my affection. Note them, preserve these occasions, so they may turn into enduring recollections, prompting you of my perpetual companionship in your existence. These emblems of my fondness are not simple occurrences. They are the nourishment for your essence, strengthening you for the path forward there. is nothing in all the cosmos. No ordeal or hardship that can ever detach you from my affection. It is an everlasting, indissoluble connection that secures you even in the gloomiest of eras. My affection is a signal that leads you through tempests, a refuge that protects you from the most ferocious gales as you proceed through this day, and all the days ahead. Recognize that my affection is your steadfast partner. It is in the soft sigh of the dawn wind, the soothing heat of the sunlight on your flesh, the unforeseen message from a companion, the line that addresses directly to your spirit. My affection is the tune that resonates in the backdrop of your existence, a ballad of aspiration, serenity, and gladness. Welcome this affection, for it is my most valued offering to you. Allow it to be the power that supports you through trials, the glow that directs your route, and the serenity that saturates your spirit. Recognize that in every stride you make, my affection is there, pursuing you, keen to saturate your existence with favors exceeding calculation. My roots form designs past the comprehension of mortal insight. Approach me, offspring with a spirit draped in modesty, inclining in awe before the infinite scope of my wisdom. In your journey through life, it is essential to acknowledge the limitations of your finite mind. The universe unfolds in a symphony of complexities, its intricate melodies, often beyond the reach of human comprehension. Much of what occurs in your life, and indeed in the wider world, is shrouded in mystery. This is not a cause for frustration, but rather an invitation to trust in my infinite wisdom. The realms of heaven and earth are filled with wonders that transcend human understanding. As you navigate through the labyrinth of life, allow room for the enigmatic, the inexplicable, the incomprehensible. You stand on sacred ground, privy to mysteries that for ages were concealed through the revelations of the New Testament, through my incarnation life. Death and resurrection secrets, once hidden in the shadows of time, have been illuminated. These truths, now revealed, offer a glimpse into the divine, a window into the eternal. You are indeed blessed to hold such knowledge, a treasure more precious than the finest gold yet. Even with this revelation, the ways I work in your world often remain enigmatic, pathways shrouded in the midst of divine mystery. This reality presents you with a crucial choice. Will you resent the unknown, or will you bow in awe and wonder at the majesty of my ways? Will you choose to trust in my wisdom, even when the path ahead is obscured by clouds of uncertainty? I invite you to marvel at the depth of my wisdom and knowledge. Like a master artist, I weave the threads of existence with a precision and artistry that is beyond human understanding. My ways are not your ways, my thoughts not your thoughts, yet in this divine tapestry, every thread has its place, every color its purpose. In your moments of doubt and confusion, when the world seems cloaked in mystery, remember that I am the orchestrator of all things. My plans for you are born of an unfathomable love, a love that seeks your ultimate good in the midst of life's mysteries. Find solace in my unchanging nature, in my unfailing love as you journey through life. Let your heart be filled with a sense of wonder. Embrace the mysteries that surround you as an integral part of your spiritual journey. Let them be a reminder of my infinite nature, a testament to the fact that some things are meant to be revered in awe rather than dissected in understanding. When you find yourself grappling with questions that seem unanswerable, when the complexities of life feel overwhelming, look to me. In my presence you will find peace. Amidst the unknown, comfort in the midst of life's mysteries, trust in my unfathomable wisdom, and let your heart be lifted in worship and wonder at the depth of my love and knowledge, a love and knowledge that encompasses all things from the greatest of mysteries to the smallest of details in this journey. Be assured that I am with you, guiding you through every twist and turn, every high and low. My paths are beyond tracing out, but they are paths of righteousness, love, and peace. Walk them in faith, and let your heart be at rest in the assurance of my infinite wisdom and unfathomable love. In your journey through the world, I bestow upon you a gift of immeasurable worth, joy. This radiant treasure is not a mere embellishment to your life. It is its very essence, a necessity for the voyage ahead. The road you travel is strewn with unpredictability, bumps that jolt, sharp turns that challenge, ascents that test, and descents that demand courage. In the absence of joy, the journey becomes burdensome. Your spirit weighed down by weariness and despair. Understand this profound truth. Joy is not tethered to your circumstances. It is not a fleeting emotion, stirred only by favorable winds. True joy transcends the vicissitudes of life. It is a state of being rooted deeply in faith and trust in me. This is why often those with little in material wealth radiate a joy that surpasses understanding. Those facing sickness even in the twilight of life can experience a joy profound when their trust is anchored in me as Savior. Lord and friend, embrace the calling to be a bearer of joy in the world. Let my light reflect in you in the curve of your smile, the resonance of your laughter, the kindness in your words. The Holy Spirit dwelling within you is ever ready to fill you with a joy that is infectious, a delight that overflows. Invite Him to occupy every space of your life. Ask for His joy to be made full in you as you journey through each day. Focus on staying close to me in this closeness, in this intimate walk with me. You will find the path of life illuminated. My presence is the sanctuary where joy is found in its fullest measure. It is in the sacred space of communion with me that joy becomes your strength, a wellspring of vitality that rejuvenates your soul. Joy is not a passive state. It is active and dynamic. It is an expression of faith, a testament to hope, a demonstration of love as you navigate through life's complexities. Let joy be the compass that guides your steps, the lens through which you view the world. In every interaction, in every encounter, let the joy within you be a light that warms, a balm that heals, a force that transforms. In spreading joy, you participate in a divine act echoing the heartbeat of heaven. It is a ripple that extends beyond the immediate, touching lives in ways unseen. Your joy becomes a beacon of hope to the weary, a song of freedom to the oppressed, a melody of comfort to the brokenhearted. Remember, joy is not found in the accumulation of possessions or the pursuit of fleeting pleasures. It is discovered in the simple moments, in the gratitude for the mundane, in the appreciation of the ordinary. It is in the laughter of a child, the beauty of a sunset, the quiet moments of reflection, the peace of a prayerful heart. As you journey with me, let joy be your constant companion in times of trial. Let it be your fortress in moments of celebration. Let it be your song in seasons of sorrow. Let it be your solace, for in my presence there is fullness of joy, and at my right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Journey on, beloved, with joy as your guide, and discover the richness of a life lived in the fullness of my joy. It is a joy that is complete, a joy that is enduring, a joy that is yours for the taking. In the grand narrative of existence, you have been called from the shadows into the splendor of my marvelous light. This journey is not merely a transition from darkness to light. It is an elevation into the royal lineage of my kingdom. I have enveloped you in my personal robe of righteousness, a garment that transcends mere cloth, imbuing you with the dignity and grace befitting my kingdom. You are now more than a wanderer in the night. You are a cherished member of my royal family, one of my own special people. You belong to me, and in you I find great delight. The choice to use imperfect beings like you to proclaim my praises is deliberate and purposeful. I am keenly aware of your limitations, of the chasm between your abilities and the calling I have placed upon your life. This gap is not a flaw in the design, but an integral part of my divine plan. It serves to amplify your awareness of your own insufficiency, driving you closer to me, to the realization that apart from my help, it is impossible for you to fulfill this call. This realization is not meant to discourage you, but to draw you into a deeper dependence on my boundless sufficiency in acknowledging your inadequacy. You are not called to dwell in self-defeat, but to focus on maintaining closeness with me in every act and every decision. Let this consciousness guide you that you are reliant on my aid, living not in the shadow of your shortcomings, but in the joyful liberation of self-forgetfulness. As you turn to me for your every need, your face becomes a mirror reflecting the brilliance of my surpassing glory. This reflection is not born of self-effort, but of a heart in tune with my grace. Your life becomes a beacon of my light, a testament to the transformative power of my presence in this journey of proclaiming my praises. Perfection is not the requirement. A willing heart is your imperfections. Your struggles and your failures are not hindrances, but opportunities. It's for my power to be displayed in your life, in your weakness, My strength is made perfect. Embrace this calling with humility and courage. Let your life be a song of praise, not a testament to human prowess, but a celebration of divine grace. As you walk in the light of my presence, let your steps be guided by faith, your actions motivated by love, and your words inspired by hope. In this divine dance, you are not an isolated performer, but a part of a grand ensemble orchestrated by my hand, together with others in my family. You are called to shine, to be a collective manifestation of my love and light in a world that often dwells in darkness. Walk boldly in the light I have bestowed upon you. Shine brightly, not as a solitary star, but as part of the vast constellation of my people, each reflecting my glory in unique and beautiful ways. In this journey from darkness to marvelous light, know that you are cherished, equipped, and empowered by me to be a living testimony of my unfailing love and unending grace. I emerged as a beacon of light, not merely to illuminate the world, but to embody the very essence of light itself. This light, transcending mere physical illumination, is an eternal flame that darkness in all its forms can never extinguish. My infinite nature, omnipotence ensure that this celestial light perpetually shines, casting away shadows and revealing truths hidden in the depths of obscurity. Your belief in me has transformed you, elevating you to the status of a child of light. This transformation is not just an external alteration, but a profound change within your innermost. Being the light now residing in you enables a unique perspective. Akin to seeing through my eyes, you can perceive the world and its intricate complexities, as well as the deepest recesses of your heart, with newfound clarity and understanding. However, this illumination often brings discomfort, as the light unearths aspects of your heart that may have long been concealed in darkness. It reveals flaws, stirs up long-buried guilt, and confronts you with the stark reality of your imperfections. Yet, this discomfort is not without purpose. It is the catalyst for repentance, a necessary step on the path to true freedom. As you embrace this light and walk in my ways, you embark on a journey towards liberation from the shackles of past mistakes and the shadows of guilt. Rejoice in this enlightened perspective, for it is a gift of inestimable value. Consider the plight of those who have not yet found their way to this light. The God of this age, in his cunning, has blinded the minds of many, obscuring their vision and preventing them from perceiving the radiant truth of my gospel. These souls wander in darkness, unaware of the glory that could illuminate their path and lead them to salvation. But you, my cherished one, are not bound by such blindness. In your heart shines the light of the knowledge of my glory. This is not a dim flicker, but a resplendent beacon guiding you through life's tumultuous seas. It offers wisdom in moments of uncertainty, comfort in times of distress, and clarity when confusion reigns. Your journey is not a solitary one. As a bearer of this celestial light, you are called to be a beacon for others. Your life, transformed by my illumination, can serve as a testament to my love and power. In your words, your actions, and your very being, you can reflect the light of my presence, offering a glimpse of the hope and peace that I offer in moments of doubt, or when the world's shadows seem too dense. Remember the source of your light. I am with you, always. My light, unfailing, and my love unending. Let this assurance fill you with joy and embolden you to share the light with those still searching in the darkness. Rejoice greatly, for you have been gifted with the most precious of treasures, the light of my presence within you. It is a light that not only reveals but also heals, not only exposes but also forgives. Walk confidently in this light, knowing that it is the harbinger of true freedom, the guide to a life lived in fullness and grace, and the promise of a future radiant with hope and glory. Embrace this journey with a heart full of joy, for in the light of my love, you will find the strength to overcome darkness, the courage to face the unknown, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. This is your heritage as a child of light, a precious gift from the one who loves you more than you could ever fathom. Rejoice and let your light shine brightly, a beacon of hope in a world longing for the touch of the divine. Amen.